Kelly would light up a room the second she walked in.
She definitely made a lot of people smile.
She just made you feel like you were the most important person in the world.
The greatest sister ever.
Kelly was smart, beautiful, witty, and she was my best friend. Kelly started her blog relatively close to when she was diagnosed. It was kind of her outlet, her therapy.
She used it as a way to express her thoughts and her opinions and her frustrations. It was just who she was. It was part of her.
And if you read her writing, you'll see her personality right out there.
You would think after being diagnosed with cancer, I would cherish and treasure every moment of this precious life. Nope. Turns out, I still really hate waiting for the subway.
Perspective changes greatly, and you just find yourself not putting anything off that you don't have to.
Smile, we made it. I know it's super late.
Remember when I said it would be nice to do Cycle for Survival in 2015? Well, why not 2014?
We decided on a whim to fly out to San Francisco last minute to participate. Had no idea what to expect and had a remarkable time. Cycle for Survival was the first time after being diagnosed, I think, where she felt like here's a community where I don't have to explain myself, where I'm not the only one who's facing a tough fight. I'll never forget when we got to do Times Square Takeover.
I was feeling pretty terrible after chemo on Wednesday, but I could not miss Cycle for Survival's Times Square Takeover on Friday night. The amazing folks at Cycle for Survival hooked us up with a bike right next to my oncologist.
When it comes to Kelly's doctor, to Diane Reedy, to be able to call her family was really special to Kelly. It's not easy dealing with the news that what was working isn't working anymore. So for her to get on the bike and to feel like she could still do what she loved to do really, I think, helped her.
When we were all in the front row and Kelly got on that bike and everybody surrounded her, I mean, that just gets me every time.
When Kelly passed away on January 2nd, it was a little bit of a rallying cry for us to do even more. And at that point, Tex 100, Kelly's company, jumped on board in a very, very big way.
I was overwhelmed. The friends she made in New York, the people I met that worked with Kelly, that socialized with Kelly, that skied with Kelly. She touched a lot of people in a short amount of time.
Last year we had 1 bike and 6 friends, but as you can probably see, we have a few more with us tonight, including Kelly's family, loved ones, and close friends.
I have been at Memorial for 10 years, and it doesn't get easier. And every time I lose someone like Kelly, the only thing I could do to move on is to try to do better in our research world. But we cannot do it alone. And so I can't thank you enough for all you've done. It is a battle that we're all in together.
Having spent the last year and a half at Memorial Sloan Kettering, I couldn't imagine raising money for any other cause at this point. It's great to see the money go where it's going to make a difference, especially 100%.
One of the greatest things she did for me was instill the confidence to go out in the world and do the things that I love. She was really, really good at that.
It feels so good to be a part of this community. Cycle for Survival is a reminder that everyone has a story. Everyone is affected by cancer in some way. I'm not alone in this battle.